Yeah, we've seen all of these guys before in the previous Castaton. Last time we looked at Cappy. Today, bam! It's BJ. Everyone has been looking forward to seeing BJ. BJ, who stands for Boss Journalist, Best Joke, and other things. So he starts off with a Dead Ringer. Very, very nice there. And let's see what sort of like play he does here. Does he just go for a stab? He's like, does he go for something? No, he misses the stab and tries to go for something. So that's the thing with Spy. Like when you're in a good position like that, you just gotta deal with the hand you're dealt, right? So it's like, oh, I'm a good Spy. I can kill anything. And then like they literally turn around for no reason. They have no reason to know that you're there because they didn't hear it. Or know that you died, but sometimes like with the Dead Ringer on the first fight it can be kind of interesting. So he's using the triple hand technique, using the ambassador fairly competently. He's just doing a lot of damage here. And then I think, yeah, just gonna keep ambassadoring here. Runs into the sentry. And this is the sentry where the other spy, Jaime, comes in for an assist. So he goes in, goes for a sap, goes shoots the engineer, goes for a sap again. BJ has a lot of control here. And here comes the other person. Finally, my friend has come to help me. And then he dies, and well, we all know what happened to Jaime. It's like, yeah, I might tried, didn't work. Spy bad glass. Okay, here he comes up. So he's still rocking the Dead Ringer. Still working for now. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. Oh yeah, so that's how you get up there as a spy. You just need to have perfect jump. But he's eating a lot of rocket damage. And then he just stands there to get killed, I guess, because he was almost dead anyway. Probably switching some loadout. Alright, so now he's on the Spycicle. I'm not entirely sure why he switched to that. It was not like being caught on fire was a big problem. And he gets a headshot on JR Rusty. And here, he is going to go for a stab here. But then he gets killed by Grandpa Gaming, who guns him down in the back. And he's back once again. So far you can see BJ has done one thing this game, while Big Wish the Medic has done 16 things. So not the best start for BJ here. So he's going to go up and help the capture right away. He's probably going to try and do some ambassador shenanigans. And I think like, yeah, this is me fighting him. And I totally botched that up. Almost killed him though. And then Big Stick kills him. And he's back. He's still running the Dead Ringer. Hasn't really been able to do much. He's playing like right now, if you're playing like this, I would recommend playing like any other class that isn't Spy, because he's doing a lot of fighting, which he isn't, like he's gotten one headshot kill, which he could have gotten as any class. But yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. So tries to go for like some trick stab angle here. Doesn't really work out. I'm not sure why English decided to fight the Spy one-on-one. And here he comes in, he goes for a stab, gets 2 stabs. Pretty good value. Now he's actually up 3 kills in this life, I think. And now he's gonna go for the capture on the last point. And then he fakes his death, but the medic sees that he's still there. He's super weak. And he just gotta retreat and wait for his Dead Ringer to come back. Yeah, so... sees both of the snipers and the engineer, and he's just doing gunspy things. It's literally not accomplishing much. Like if he was toast, oh my god, the pyro looked at him. Aloe looked at him for a second. He would have been so fucking dead. But no, okay, here comes the stab. You can see he's covered in gas. Bam! Kill goes to Enigmas because welcome to Balancemod. So here, what does he do here? Because right now he doesn't have a lot of options, right? He can decloak. Well, luckily no one's here, so I think he's going to be able to survive this. I think if M would have fired the... Okay, so it's not the... Yeah, it is the detonator, so if M would have fired a detonator, he would have died there. So M a bit slow on the uptake there. And then he's just going to run away. Because keep in mind, you run faster than a pyro. And also getting use out of the instant weapon switch to the ambassador whenever using the Spycicle. Yes. So he is an enemy scout disguised here. And a Kaka sees him. He tries to go for he goes for a lot of these stabs. You can see him many times. It just doesn't happen. Right? It literally did nothing there. Who killed the medic? Kaka. I didn't see the kill. Definitely, it wasn't BJ. I can tell you that. It was someone else. I think. He gets lit on fire. Uses this. Gonna go down here. Gets help from his teammates. Yeah, I couldn't get him there because I kept missing. And one shot and he would have been dead. But yeah, he's also not really doing all that much right now. Let's see here. He sees the heavy. Goes in for headshots. There we go. Goes back. Looking for something. He's in a good spot. Yeah, look. He doesn't even look at the medic. The medic just walks into him and he gets it. BJ retreating here. He's running into Big Stick. Oh my god, that was so close. And then he runs into Center Fire and dies. So you can see when you see the point of view from the spy, you see they're not as menacingly as you'd think because most of their fight they lose or they don't get the stab. Right? So that's why spy bad class. So now he's here again. So this is sort of the area he roams. He's just hoping to catch someone out of position. Maybe someone with low health to gun him down, finish him off. And yeah, he's just gonna shoot at, yeah, he gets Big Stick there because Big Stick probably went the least optimal way. And then he tries to go for some cheeky stuff here. You can see he switches to the, yeah, and then JR shoots him in the face. And he's he thinks about it for a second. Hey, throwing your RTR will be pretty funny, and then he realizes he can throw it. So, throwing the red tape recorder doesn't do anything against buildings, but it's fun to throw sometimes. It's throw it. Oh, here we go. We've seen this. Backstabbed! I think what happened is that he was turned in a way that barely registered as the hitbox where he had it back didn't match the model because he was slightly turned to the left and somehow he got the backstab on that. So did he type anything from that or no, nothing. All right, so now he's on the kunai, which means he's going to get a stab, tank, fight, leave. Shit. Or he's gonna whiff the stab and just die immediately. Alright, so he's using regular cloak now. Deadringer not as good with the kunai, it seems. Gonna go back here and he's looking for something. Look at that, he dies. Welcome to the kunai life, guys. So that's two, keep in mind, in order for him to make up for playing spy, he has to kill or waste a player's time equivalent of a death on at least 2 players. Every time. Has he done that? No. Has he done that sometimes? Yes. But not always. What does he do here? Oh, he just lets him be. So now he's disguised. He's very good at looking where he needs to look. And then disguise and then just runs into Cappy and dies. Still on the kunai, despite having gotten 0 stabs with it and being killed insanely quickly. He still has ways to do this. Alright, so he's gonna go all the way back here and oh yeah, Balancemod disguise comes in. A boom! Stab, sap. Okay, and then he bam! Stab, we're gonna sap everything. Yeah. Could have gotten a stab from me there too if he decloaked. Being very sneaky. So he actually used the voice command and then he gets the kill in front of the other demo. Just the pyro, no, and he has a speed boost and now he has a lot of health. He can tank, he can fight. Finally, we have something that looks like a great round here, or a great life for BJ, who for some reason thought he could catch up to a scout with the knife when the scouts run faster. So now his advantage has dwindled back to normal. No longer super overheal, but he might be able to catch someone here. That's health pack for some reason and gets the stab on this heavy, except Enigmas gets the kill. BJ only assist. So technically, if you do that with the kunai and you stab someone that's covered in gas, you will not get the overheal. Sorry, Spice, but that's just how it is. Until we can figure out a better solution. All right. See here, he goes in, goes around. Okay, spy time. Bap! Very nice, clean kill there. But like the pyro just literally backed into him, and he was very busy, so not much counterplay. So that was actually a pretty good one. Let's see, he gets another one using voice commands for funnies, disguising as an engineer. He's the fastest engineer in the West, guys. Goes over, medic is the target, and gets the medic, saps the stuff, throws it, and dies. But he got the medic, so that is worth 2 players. For sure. So getting a heavy medic soldier demo, worth it every time. Goes in here and he's looking to do something. So this like you see this game, this speed pad is actually helping him get a lot. Let's see if he gets something this time. He's just gonna go past this speed pad again, get speed boost and cloak, grabbing this cloak. Very nice cloak management there, barely not losing his cloak. Staying alive, gonna go for a shot and die, but that's okay. Because, like Spy, you can't create your openings, you just have to deal with whatever the enemy team is doing. So he's gonna go in for sap, and then kills me. But I have a pyro up my ass, so there's no way he can do that. So he switches. I think he switched now, let's see. Yeah. Problem is that they're not attacking, but defending further. Right. Cool. So, goes around here. Go around the side. Stab. Alright, so here, I think that was kind of a mistake, what he did here. What I would have liked to see is him camping the teleporter, because he knows which direction they're spawning. And then just backed out and looked at the respawn timers, and then timed that accordingly. Gets a nice little headshot there on, I don't know who, but someone. So that's a nice, like, rocket worth of damage. He's going to decloak in the corner and get the kill here, I think. Decides to just go for the sniper just to get the health so he can take the fight with the medic. And don't! Big wish. My god, I thought you knew better. Don't fight the spy with your melee. Oh, and that was a trick stab of sorts, I think. Let's see. 88, 1, 2, 3. So we have a lot of time to look at that again. Alert. Alright. There's BJ. Alright, so goes out for the stab on this one. And this is what I mean, like in this situation as a medic, pull out your main weapon and just back off and shoot the spy. There's absolutely, and yes, you have full Uber too, there's absolutely no reason to engage like this. Gets a kill. And then, alright, so, is he on fire? Yeah, he's on fire. Jumps over, tries to go for a cheeky stair stab, doesn't get it. Pyro, you don't have to run up to him. You can just stay out of his melee range and burn him. Because you can push him, right? Why are you getting so close? Ah, that looked like a face stab. Never mind. Help. He's like, ouch. It's like, literally, just keep him in the edge of your flamethrowers and he literally will never touch you. He might get like a lucky headshot, but he won't kill you. So there he goes. And then he dies. You can see the other medic, Akakes. Just needles against Spy, very good. BJ typing something maybe? And God, I still hate the homewrecker to this day. Yeah. It's like it counters the only thing you have that counters something else. It's like a counter to a counter. Yeah, Big Stick has no chance. Like single sniper versus Spy, easy for Spy. Easy matchup. And he goes in here and he gets spotted. Gonna go for, yeah, I guess, oh, that's just how he got the stab on the Cappy. And then you can see here that Akakis is staying out of his range, right? He's not engaging and he's just shooting needles, and then the spy has to leave, so that's how you do it. A bit harder to deal with if you have the crossbow, but still very much the same applies. You just back out because you're the same speed. So if you run backwards and to the side and tilt your... like if you look up videos, there's videos of this on YouTube, how you can run just as fast backwards as forward. So now he's just he has a disguise. That might be convincing. And then he gets a stab on Big Stick. And let's see if he can get a bit of a stab here. Yeah, there you go. That was like, I wouldn't even say trick stab. He just ran behind him and stabbed him, and Cappy didn't react in time. Because maybe like Cappy like was scratching his nose or his ass or something else. So goes for the sap. Here's another pyro, 2 pyros. And look at that, he died. Who knew? And he's typing something. Lamau, did I just get freaking rushed for unsapping the teleport when I could easily trick stab you? What the fuck did you just say? Lamau, did you just freaking rushed for unsapping that teleport when I could have easily killed it? What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, so let's go to this tick, I think. Is that amount? Yes, that looks right. He's like, I could have trick stabbed you. Oh yeah, could you? Alright, let's go back here and take a look. BJ is alive. There he is. Alright. So he... Oh, I didn't go far enough back. Yeah, we're not going to edit any of this out. Who cares? Yeah, now BJ said I should have gone back more. Okay, let's go back 10,000 ticks. Because math. Let's see, BJ is alive. Yep, there we go. No, that's not BJ. Where is he? There he is. Okay. So I think this is, yeah, he just dies here. Yep. Alright, he says it's a homewrecker. Kills him. Okay, I went way too far back. I went like way too long. But luckily we have fast forward buttons. Kills him. Is it here? Yes, okay, so it's here. Alright. So let's say when he said Lamau, I can quickly stab you. So he saps this. There's the first pyro. Lights him on fire. He is on a kunai, so he has less than a health. He has hit... Kness has like 100 health, but I'm not sure if that's him. So he runs in. Oh yeah, I see that, what he meant. Yeah. And then he goes, Lamau, I could have easily trick stabbed you. Yeah, but it didn't work out, didn't it, idiot? Because trick stabs are not reliable, so of course he went for it. And I will guess Alf is like, teleporters are important. There's another pyro here. If I unsap the teleporter, the spy is probably gonna fight the other pyro and die. And if I get stabbed, I still save the teleport because I remove it. Because I removed the sapper, I would guess. So I would say Alf was in the right and BJ was in the wrong. Because he said, I could have trick stabbed you. That's like a sniper saying, I could have headshotted every shot I ever shot in my entire life. I could. Right? But that doesn't happen. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. And goes and gets Cappy with the drop. And there's the trick stab we talked about. Hold on. Oh, let's see, 10,005, like this, I think. Because he trick stab Alf, but not the other pyro. So let's find our boy BJ. That's him. So he's gonna go down here, and then he has a kunai. And this is so risky, right? So he gets spotted, bam, backstab. He has 209 health, now he can fight. So here is what I mean, Alf. There's no reason for you to run forward into a spy. So yeah, that was a trick stab where he was facing the other way and he got a very generous hitbox, but he died for it. But he did get 2 kills, right? So it was worth it. He killed 2. Man has the most erratic movement ever, or whatever the word is. Then maybe stop defending, you deep shit, and it wouldn't be boring. What the fuck is he talking about? The only reason that BJ is able to kill Alp is because Alp runs into him. Too much pie bros and engineers on 6's map. Well, you're losing, so it's working. Alright, are we gonna have more trash talk? No. Alright, so let's see what he does here. They have the point. What sort of target? So, what is the reason that blue team is winning? Right? We've seen a lot of point of views, but it's still not ultimately clear. But I do like to think that the teleporters, the constant forward teleporters that blue has, over time, is what makes them win. Like, we will only be able to see that at the very last Castaton when we cast it, free cam, and we can see it on the macro scale. So he goes in, and I just toodaloos out of there. And Big Wish body blocks me, but eats a gun, and then he tries to sap this. And then I fix it. Oh, it goes down, and then he gets out of there with like 8 health. And then he can die to literally anything. Now that rocket had been a little bit better from him, he would have died. But he lives. And now blue team is attacking here, and he probably has 1 or 2 kills here. Or 1. Yeah, it was 1. So, yeah. You can just kind of tell from the amount of blue players there and the fact that this is Balancemod and not casual. So, you might get 2 kills if you're lucky, 1 if you're good, and 0 if you're unlucky. And it's not like something you can control, right? What if one player is like, I'm just going to turn around for no reason. And then he looks at you and you're like, oh. No. Okay, so... Oh, this is where he kills Cappy, isn't it? Cappy. Cappy, no! And then I run into him and he saps my gun. You see what I did there? I whipped out... I still died to him, though, because he shot me. Because I took damage from other stuff. There was a demo there as well. But, like, I had my wrench out, and then I just ran back. And, he can still shoot me, but I have a better chance of surviving the wonky, you know... aim of a spy than the sometimes generous or extremely stingy hit registration on backstabs. And he doesn't really cap or start the capture, because sometimes just standing on the point capping can be a signal for your team to move out. But we know that the 3 engineers they have on red never ever moves out even if the point's locked. We know that. We saw that. We are aware. We're informed. We are woke. Are you woke? I'm woke. Super duper woke. I'm fishing for some kills here, gets big stick, and then he decides to go for the capture. As the solo spy, and then eventually his team slowly makes it out of there. That's Despache, the heavy, who is on the brass piece, so that's going to take some time. Sees me, the engineer, and I think this is where I try to like build something below, and yeah, oh yeah, that's what happened. So he stabbed my friend, and then I kill him, and then I get killed by his friend, so... That range I stood at there is very good for shotgun range and pyro flamethrower range. So if you just stay at that, the spy can't really do much. You can try to retreat and stuff and disengage. So here he catches Kakas with a nice headshot. That was very good. Very nice. And then there's like a pyro and engineer, so he's going to be very limited. Let's see what he does. Is he going to press his luck? Yeah, he's definitely pressing his luck and he's dead. Yep. I'm not sure what he was thinking there, because it's like, hey, it's a good pyro and a good engineer, and I have 70 health, and I'm gonna shoot them. So I will hit them once or twice, and then they hit me 2 times, and I die. That was the plan. So, let's see what he decides to go for here. There's a couple of medics. And I think he has identified that, like, the teleporter is what's keeping him there. And, oh, this is the stab, and... oh, that could have gone really badly if it didn't cloak. He could definitely done some like trick stab shenanigans there. Oh, and he's going, gets me. Like, dude, that's so hard to deal with as engineer. If you're gonna put down your building and then an enemy blocks it, like fucks up your timing. Sees Knez, the other spy here, taking care of an enemy dude as he moves around. And like, despite his efforts to kill me and stuff, the teleporter stays up. And you can see that he knows, and then I'm just repairing it, and I just move it, I don't even care. And then we win, so... yeah, that was BJ. He had some downtimes and some good times. Stay tuned for the next Castaton. Who will be casting next? Who knows? Probably one that we haven't seen before, probably, yes.